Well, Zomato shares plunged to an all-time low today, falling almost 12 to 14% on an intraday basis after the lock-in period has ended for the pre-IPO investors, the promoters. To help us understand, how does one really approach Zomato stock? What does the future hold for Zomato going forward from here? Siddharth is with us. Siddharth Khemka, Head of Retail Research at Motilal Oswal Financial Services. Siddharth, welcome. Thank you so much for being with us. Help us understand, how are you looking at the Zomato story? I mean, after big bang listing last year, the going has not been very smooth for Zomato. There have been ups and downs, but from an all-time high level, we've slipped almost 70%, and one after the other. Despite the company, talking investors back into the kind of projections they have, the plans that they have for future, the stock is not really, helping all the stakeholders and investors at this point. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Sakshi. So I think the IPO came in at a good time when the street was cheering a lot of these new age digital companies, and
Yeah.
then that helped the stock to reach newer highs. However, post that we have seen a strong, you can say, sharp correction across the globe for some of these platform companies because of the non-sustainability of the high valuation that they have reached, and B, the profitability, the question on profitability, when that would be achieved. Further, to add to its views, I think they invested a lot of money, and then they recently bought more stake in Blinkit, which is a further loss-making business, and they have to put more capital. I think that did not go well with the investors. And to top it all, now we are reaching the end of 1 year of the IPO. So it kinds of now unfreezes the P investors. They can now come and sell their shares in the open market. So I think that kind of created more fear and panic. So within the market as of now, so it's very difficult to say what would be the correct valuation, given that the company is still loss making. They have put in additional capital commitment towards Blinkit, which is even loss making as of now. But I think it would be the exaggeration. The reaction for the market could be overreaction or an exaggeration, at least as of now. One needs to be very careful if one is looking at companies like these new age digital stocks, which can't be valued as per the traditional matrices, because you are loss making, you are viewed from a longer term high growth story. A lot of P investors are there, so it would depend on the flows. It's a difficult call, but I think market would take its own due course based on the action by the company.
Yeah, but it slipped below 50 levels now. So for all those new investors looking that, it's 70% down, it may be an attractive level to enter because it may have a 70% upside from here. It could actually reach those 52-week high levels. What would you really tell them?
I would put in a word of caution there, that just because a stock has fallen from a price doesn't mean that it will go back to that same price. It clearly depends on the fundamentals. If they are able to improve their business, improve their revenue, profitability, I think that is the key here. If you don't understand the business model, if you don't understand when and how the company's financials were moved, I think it is better to stay away and not burn your hands. Just because the company has fallen 70%, it doesn't mean that it cannot fall by another 50 or 60%. But it can be volatile in either direction. So do your study, do your research, and just don't go by the share price. You have to look at the business fundamentals and then only invest in such kind of companies.
Okay, that's a very important piece of advice, Siddharth, and thank you so much for being with us and sharing your thoughts on Zomato for all our viewers.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.